But
We're on our
anyway,
third
with
string.
that being said,
We're on
this
our
is
third
my
string, and you're
floor,
telling me
Yusuf.
it's
Get the
some
fuck off
baddie?
of it.
Yusuf,
My floor.
his game of the week.
It's my turn.
It's my.
There is nothing like a full Sunday where you're just a lazy bum on your couch while your diet consists of chips, chicken wings, pizza, and soda for a whole about 16 hours or so. That, my friends, is the NFL season. From watching your team slip you into an unlimited season-long depression over and over because they can't get the ball past the line of scrimmage, all the way up until your boy, whose team won the Super Bowl last year, has to call you numerous times over and over to remind you how much your team sucks because it's the only way he can compensate for his lack of masculinity. Or even the fantasy season where you decided to draft Kyle Pitts in round 5 because you still believe that there's hope. The 3-page long injury reports of yet another Tua Tagovailoa concussion. To watching our favorite comedy show called The Dallas Cowboys while Jerry Jones casually burns his entire franchise to the ground. Instances of just being a Bears fan and having to hear it casually over and over that this is their year. Spoiler, it isn't. We cover it all, ladies and gentlemen. This is Pick 6. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Pick 6 presented by Street Logic Sports. This is week 7, episode 9. Isaiah is back in action. Thank you. Thank goodness that he is back.
I am back.
And Naoki's seat is empty once again.
Naoki's gone.
Yeah. Naoki is out for the week. He is questionable to return next week. He's nursing a brain injury.
Damn.
How you gonna do him dirty like that, bro?
I love him. You know, I had to. Anyway, Yusuf Shaban here. I'm joined by my usual suspects.
Isaiah Broom.
Magicity.
Ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned, week 7 is upon us. We're officially nearing the halfway point of the NFL season already. I'm losing track of time. I don't like this.
Week 7 already.
The Falcons have arrived. They've announced themselves on the national stage after a big win against the Buffalo Bills. Baker Mayfield looks like he is the MVP after winning with a bunch of third stringers this week. The Eagles' drama gradually increases week in and week out. The Niners' medical tent is now past full capacity. And the Chargers have avoided the 3-game skid with a tough win in Miami, but that's not really saying much.
Damn.
It really is a beautiful thing, the NFL season. But even better is fantasy football. So let's get straight to it. Quick little fantasy review. Isaiah, you and I, we have our league as usual, right?
Mm-hmm.
Both winners. Well, I'm a winner this week. You lost this week, right?
Yep.
Talk to me about your game.
My game was pretty much dead in the water, probably halfway through Sunday. But I did have Bijan. I was down like 45 points.
Damn.
I did have Bijan, and honestly, when he broke that 80-yard touchdown, I was like,
There might be a chance.
I don't have a chance, do I? I ended up only losing by like 12 points, but it was a loss nonetheless. And I dropped to 4-2 after starting 4-0. Yeah, I need a win ASAP, or I'm gonna start to deflate a little bit.
Yeah.
I made a trade for Saquon last week. Obviously, I wasn't able to cover that. I traded for Saquon, Zay Flowers, and Trey Tucker. I gave away Bucky Irving. Who else did I give away? Oh, Devontae Adams.
Oof.
And then some other throwaway player. I can't even remember off the top of my head. Yeah, it was a steep trade, but I'm just banking on Bijan and Saquon to be my powerhouse of my team. But unfortunately, Saquon just can't figure that shit out. Or the Eagles in general can't figure that shit out. It looked promising. I know you guys were watching the game a little bit as you guys were recording last week, but I mean, he had like 40 yards on the first 2 carries of the game, and then it just went nowhere.
Downhill from there.
But yeah, a little frustrating. Hopefully, those 2 guys, because if I have by the end of the year, if I have Lamar, if I have Bucky, or if I have Bijan, and if I have Saquon all firing on all 4 cylinders, then
you should win it.
I should be good. But yeah, it's looking a little shaky right now. I'm gonna need a win to get back on track.
Yep. I'll touch on this league for me very slightly and very quickly because I have another league that I'm in that was really affected by Bijan. but I won this week. I won by 16 points. It was ugly. DJ Moore had a hamstring injury, so he went down early. Mecca Ibuka had his injury, so he went
Yep.
down early. Ramondre Stevenson shit the bed. Tony Pollard shit the bed. James Cook shit the bed.
Damn, how the
So I
fuck did
played-
you win this game?
I swear,
Because
bro.
I played Kyle or Zafer's secondary team.
Yeah.
Shout out to Justin Herbert for turning up when he did, because he was shit in the bed early in that game as well.
The whole
he went-
Chargers team was.
Yeah, no, Herbert went crazy in that fourth quarter, and he saved me my game. And then shout out to my pick, Jameson Williams. We're gonna touch on that in a little bit. He got me a nice 18 points, and that's what won me the week. So I finished the week with 83 points.
Yeah. Also,
and
shout out.
finally,
Go ahead.
it turned around, bro. The first time. This is the first time I played the lowest scorer of the week.
See, it's not all bad. Fantasy
About
gods hear you a
fucking
little
time. You guys have seen it. I've been playing top 3 scorers week in and week out. I played the lowest scorer, and I was the second or third lowest scorer this week, and I won a game. So thank the Lord.
bit. Yeah.
Comes back like that, bro.
Say your shout out.
Yeah. Shout out to Kyle for declining my trade of Jordan Love because he believes in Justin Fields. By the way.
And
Yeah.
call it because I said I was gonna do it. I don't know who you are, but Omar.
Yeah.
you
Pay
need
your
to-
fantasy
Yeah,
dues.
bro. Holy shit, bro. I don't know what I
No.
forgot what you guys told me, but
Idiot,
was some
bro.
I don't
dumb
even
shit.
think he knows he's alive, to be honest with you.
I don't think he is alive, to be honest. But
golly.
I did want to recommend this. I was losing this game in my other league with Magic, the LA league. We're talking about it, right?
Yep.
I was losing this bad, right? I had Herbert in. I had Javonte Williams. Garrett Wilson went down with an injury. Tony Pollard played like shit. The Colts defense shit the bed, and Harrison Butker shit the bed. So I was dead in the water. All right. Drake London, 31.8 points. Bijan Robinson, 35.8 points. And then Zach Ertz on Monday night got me 16.3. I ended up winning this game by 15.
Bro, those 3 alone got freaking almost
Those 3 alone
100
saved
almost.
me my game, bro. Thank
Oh
God.
my
Because the other
Lord.
guy had Josh Jacobs and he had Jamar Chase.
Jesus.
And I was literally in trouble. And I ended up winning because of Bijan and Drake and Ertz. So
Crazy.
yeah. Announced themselves on the big stage.
Yeah,
like
how
we
about
said
that
before.
Bijan first pick?
Hey,
Great pick.
I want to apologize formally.
I would like to formally apologize.
I
as
traded
well.
for him. That's what I'm
Sorry.
telling you. I traded for him, okay?
Mm.
That's how much he was.
I'm just gonna bring it up
I
every
wasn't-
time he has a
I wasn't
generational
on your
game.
case as much as he was, by the way.
Yeah.
I was questioning it.
I know.
Chase is still balling, but Bijan's on a different.
Bro, it's just
Yeah.
it's funny too because this week I went and all 5 leagues I went 4-1,
Mm-hmm.
and the one league I lost in was because Ibuka went down early, and Saquon shit the bag. All he had was Bijan, and man,
Yeah.
ended
That's
up
all you
losing
need,
it.
bro. That's all you
Yeah,
need.
I went 3-1 in my 4 leagues this week too. Shout out to Cam Scattaboo. He got me a nice 31 this week.
Scattaboo.
Scattaboo.
And George Pickens got me 31.8 in that league as well.
Man, George fucking Pickens, man.
Man, he's so fun to watch,
Awesome.
bro. He is
How about
so
that?
fun to
This is
watch, bro.
One of my favorite receivers in the league. I've
He
been
was
saying it for
tweaking
years,
against
bro.
the Panthers, bro.
Bro, he was on some
He was
shit.
tweaking.
We knew he just needed to get out of Pittsburgh, bro. The guy
100%.
wasn't
When he
playing.
No one
tried
could
to-
get him the ball.
But
in
when he
Pittsburgh,
tried
that's
to
the
double
issue.
hurdle, bro, I knew he was on bullshit.
No,
He's
that,
nuts.
do you see the way he
He's
was
a
running with the
sicko.
ball sideways and he's just
Bro, he does
backpedaling?
not care. He literally does not
It's literally
care.
this is the definition of just play ball like you did as a
Yeah,
kid. Just
nah.
free
Yeah,
do
no,
it.
he was balling.
It's so much fun
Imagine-
to watch.
Anything for fantasy for you aside from the fact that you went 4-1?
Just knowing that in the LA league, some bullshit ass trades that were happening.
Tawfiq, we're on your ass.
Yes, that's
Being a
about it.
commissioner can have its
Told,
twists and
bro.
turns.
You gotta
All
veto
right.
everything. All right.
Yeah, anyway, let's move on. We
Mhm.
boomer bust. We finally had a decent week. There were only 4 picks this week because Isaiah was out. Naoki doesn't usually participate because he's not in fantasy this season. But Majid and I had our picks. Let's start off with Majid, your picks.
So for my first bust pick was Marvin Harrison Jr. No surprise there. You know, he's been a bust all year, but my bust projection was 6.9 points. His actual score was 5.2. I know
Big dub.
he did go out with a concussion, but in the end of the day, the way the game was going,
It's fantasy football.
yeah, it's fantasy football,
Yeah.
but he wasn't going anywhere. So I think that's a W right there.
Of course
Big
it
win.
is.
Yeah, my boom pick was Javonte Williams playing that god awful Panthers defense, and I thought going in, I was like, I'm gonna over exceed in my boom. Listen, I
Whoa.
know what you're gonna say.
Panthers defense is solid.
Now it is. They're proving us wrong. I'm saying going into the week, I'm like, Javonte Williams been on one this year. Javonte's been averaging like 17, 18 a game.
Yeah.
On a
Mhm.
weekly basis. So I'm like,
Yeah.
against the Panthers, I'm like, there's no way he doesn't get 20.
Yeah.
shit the bag for me. He only got 8.4. So it was a passing game clearly. The whole game
Yeah.
was just passing. So
By the way, I didn't preface this week, guys. We are filming on Thursday night again, so the Steelers Bengals game is going on. I just know that. I just forgot to mention that. I did get a text from another group chat saying Jamar Chase is cooking Jalen Ramsey right
yes,
now.
he is. He's
Oh,
I'm
Jalen
seeing it
Ramsey's
here.
good.
He's burning them.
Fuck.
Yeah, burnt toast. It's really bad.
It's the OG
Um,
Bowl.
It is the OG, the Unk Bowl. Let's start off with my bust pick because this was really bad. I said Devon Achane would be my bust pick. I had him at 12.3 points. He ended up finishing with 31.
I would have
so,
flamed your shit if you said
I
that to
told
me
him, listen,
live.
listen. We were live.
Yeah,
Ask him what I was saying to him. I was like,
He was going
I was
against you
mind
guys.
blown.
I'm sorry that I had
Man,
hope
I
in your
would've-
guys'
No, no.
defense.
Flamed your
I'm just
shit.
saying. I was like, it's not even about you guys' like, even if the Chargers had the number one defense, it's like, there's no other
I know.
option on that team.
We
And
were,
I
H-
know.
you
I
said-
traded
y-
Devon
y-
Achane away.
Hey, you know how
and
bad it was,
losing, you know?
Yusuf? You know how bad it was? Is when I
Oh.
lined up A-Chain on a fade touchdown and he's
Yeah,
spinning in
bro.
the air. That's how down bad the Dolphins are.
He's
They got
so
A-Chain.
tough, though.
He's amazing.
He's
He's
so
amazing.
tough, bro.
If the
If he-
Chiefs
if he
listen,
just- if he stays healthy, he's
the
a problem,
scariest
bro.
thing in this league is if the Chiefs get a hold of A-Chain, since he's been in trade talks.
But
I
they
think
won't.
if any contender gets a hold of him,
You know.
They're gonna be in trouble.
My boom pick, I mentioned him earlier, Jameson Williams.
sir.
He was projected 14.8 points, got me 18.6. I had faith in my guy. I told y'all, first time playing the
Hey.
Chiefs, I had a feeling he'd go crazy. He had a solid game this week. So shout out to J-Mo, my handcuff from last year.
2 for
I
2,
would
not
have
bad at
chosen
all.
him. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
2 and 2 each of us. I'm not tripping.
But plug in, pull out, damn.
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
We went
y'all
went
hooked.
96% on this shit.
Hey, who the fuck y'all know picking plug in pull out like we do?
Who the
motherfucker?
fuck?
No one.
The fuck
No
y'all
one.
think we is? The fuck you?
Who
How
the
you
fuck is
fucking
that
doing?
guy?
How you fucking
Who do
doing?
you think you are?
Bro, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Darren Waller versus the Chargers. We said pull out.
Pull out. Yep.
We were right. Ted McMillan versus the Cowboys. We said plug in. We were right. Calvin Ridley versus the Raiders. Said pull out. We were correct. Brian Thomas Jr. plug in versus the Seahawks. Correct.
Biggest
T.
game of the
Higgins
year.
pull out versus the Packers. Correct.
Mhm.
Keon Coleman pull out versus the Falcons. Correct. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt was the only L. We said plug in against the Bears. We were incorrect about that one.
Yep.
Ramondre Stevenson versus the Saints. Pull out. Correct. Derrick Henry versus the Rams. Pull out. Correct. Jalen Warren versus the Browns. Pull out. Correct.
Man, Yusuf, we cooked.
We fucking cooked.
We
that, man.
cooked.
I'm not
Good
tripping
stuff.
about it. Hey, bro. Boomer bust. Plug in. Pull out. I don't think it's gonna get better than this week at all. So enjoy it while it lasts, guys. If you listen
No,
to
listen
us,
to us.
listen to us.
Man.
But without further ado, week 7 injury report. It's our favorite time.
Yeah.
We're gonna start off with Isaiah Lamar Jackson, your boy. He's been out for the Ravens since he suffered a hamstring injury. He hasn't yet to return to practice. The Ravens have a bye week this week, and Lamar has been on track to return next week. The Ravens are desperate. They have averaged 6 points per game since
God,
his injury.
awful, bro.
As a team, they averaged 31 points per game while he was in
I
this
think
season.
he's proving right now why he is the most valuable player in the NFL.
Yeah, not necessarily in line for the award, but he is like he holds.
But
that
yeah,
value.
what he-
why
what he
he's
means
valued
to
for
the
what his
team.
contract, what he means is for the organization. Yep,
Yeah.
that's 100%.
I need him back ASAP, bro.
Yeah,
This shit's getting
yeah.
scary.
Next name we
Absolutely.
got here, we got Bucky Irving, who we talked about a little earlier, who's dealing with the foot and shoulder injury. Bucky Irving's been out obviously the last 2 weeks. We've seen what's happening with the Bucks, not just with him, with the other injuries they're dealing with. With Rachaad White's performance these last 3 weeks, and obviously Bucky Irving not participating in practice today, I don't see the Bucks rushing him back in. I think they're gonna ride with Rachaad White, kind of like what we said with the Niners with Mac Jones and Brock Purdy. I
Yeah,
think
no reason to rush. it.
exactly. You just ride with it until it fails, until he's ready to come back. So
Still
some-
sucks though, because apparently I guess the shoulder injury is actually the one
that's
more
holding him back than the
detrimental,
foot. Correct.
Mhm.
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
that kind of came out of nowhere.
That's similar to
It
whose
did.
injury we are talking about a couple weeks. Same thing. We're just Worthy's
Yeah.
ankle kind of
Yeah.
just out of nowhere. So it's kind of like that. But obviously the Bucks are lucky to be 5-1 sitting here, so they're in a good
They
spot.
are.
No, I want to say lucky. Them motherfuckers nice.
No, not lucky. Yes, let me rephrase that. They're,
Yeah.
they're
Lucky in
they're-
this situation. You're right.
as in with the injuries they're dealing with.
Yeah. Speaking of the Bucks and injuries, it doesn't end there. Mike Evans hamstring. He has been dealing with this injury since week 3, as we expected at the beginning of the year. By the way, we've said it.
Yep.
This shit lingers. And that's exactly why we chose Emeka Ibuka to be our golden boy of the year.
I feel like he's been dealing with these hamstring injuries
His whole career almost, bro.
whole career.
Yep.
Yes, bro. He's been trending in the right direction to return this week with participating in today's practice.
Was it limited?
It was
though?
limited.
Limited, yeah,
Yeah.
limited capacity.
It was limited. And yeah, he plays Monday night. He has a better shot at playing that game this week. He's still listed as questionable. Keep an eye on that. We'll see if he practices tomorrow. So yeah, keep an eye out.
I mean, with how
Mike
Tez Johnson was routing y'all out, I don't think that I don't think they need him back yet, bro.
I'm saying they have weapons. You got Sterling
Backflipped
Shepard
on your
there.
ass, too.
Kate Otten finally had the best game of his career.
You know
Not
when I
career,
got depressed
year.
about this week's loss is when I read Baker Mayfield won with a wide receiver 5, 6, and 7, and a backup running back.
So glad
And I
Aoki's
think
not here.
his left guard was a third string. His right tackle was a third string.
God damn.
Yeah,
Tell me,
Yeah,
was Vita
bro.
Vea out too?
I don't fucking know who was out at this point. We suck. It's over, bro.
Damn,
Season's
bro.
done. Fred went down. Season's done.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, that was
holding for
that
speed
one's the nail in
recovery.
the coffin right there.
That's so
However,
tough.
No.
they said the average recovery
For dislocation.
for his dislocation was about 3 months or so.
He's out for the year.
He's out for the year, bro.
They
All I'm
announced
saying
it.
is divisional round. If we make it, Fred could be back. That's all I'm saying.
He is
That's
not
all-
coming
that's
back, bro.
All I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Just know. Listen, now with these injuries, the Rams or Seahawks are gonna come take this division.
Yeah, this is the Rams
Now with the
division
injuries.
Now
With the injuries.
Shit, the Rams couldn't even beat us with the full fucking team of backups.
You're right.
Let's see
That's what I'm
happens.
saying. But again, the Rams might lose 0-2 to you guys this year, but they'll still win the division with the other teams they play.
Moving on.
Speaking of obviously Buccaneers, next one Isaiah is Emeka Ibuka, our golden boy, who got hurt with a hamstring injury in the first half, costed me my fantasy game. I'm
Man,
joking.
dude.
Almost
Uh,
cost me my fantasy game.
Like Yusuf said earlier, if the season were to end today, Ibuka still obviously offensive rookie of the year.
candidate.
This performance, 500 yards in these first
Yeah.
6 games with 6 touchdowns. It's unbelievable. But he is expected to miss 1 to 3 weeks, obviously, with that hamstring injury, which, however, a positive sign is he was not put on IR number 1. And Todd Bowles hasn't fully ruled him out. He did miss practice today in the morning. So these next 2 days will kind of give us more of a gist, and the game's not till Monday. So it gives you,
I
extra
would
3
still
days.
expect him to be out.
But I
this
expect him
week.
to be out at least a week. But he's not put on IR.
Yeah.
So, maybe they kind of see how this game with Detroit goes. You win it, you don't even need him next week, so see how.
But then again, Mike Evans wasn't put on IR either, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
But again,
Yeah.
this one isn't. They're saying this one wasn't as severe as Mike Evans. So that's the good news.
But the Buccaneers have that. They have that extra comfort. They can err on the side of caution with every injury they have.
100%. 100%.
Brock Bowers with his knee injury. He's been dealing with this injury since week
Fuck is
5.
going
He
on
did
with
not
this guy,
practice
dude?
today. It's a bad sign for Bowers owners in fantasy. And just an even worse sign for the Raiders as they head into a week facing the Kansas City Chiefs, their divisional rival.
Yep.
These next 2 days will give us a little bit more to know about his status for Sunday, but it's doubtful that he will play this week.
I think what really fucked him up was him trying to play on that injury the week after.
He just
he
aggravating
fucked up.
again.
I think
It's
that
so stupid.
I don't know if the doctors are at fault for clearing him to play, but that was a bad idea. Bad idea.
Not a good idea at all.
Let alone against the Colts too.
That is your boy.
We're going without another week of Brock
Oh,
Bowers.
boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next one is Marvin Harrison with the concussion injury we talked about. Obviously, he went out. I think
You said this
for
is his
some
boy?
reason,
I don't know why he said my boy.
I-
I don't know.
I read in parentheses Marvin Harrison retarded for a second there, but
You would not be wrong,
he
considering
might be.
the injury.
Marvin Harrison went out in the second quarter against the Colts with that concussion injury. He did practice in a limited capacity Thursday. He's set to be questionable this week, so it's just something to keep an eye out. I think for the sake of the Cardinals, I think they'll have a better chance. We saw Jacoby Brissett put up 27 points against that Colts defense. So if Kyler and Marvin Harrison out, I'm just saying a 30-point McBride and a Cardinals win might come this week. So
Yep.
we'll see. We'll see.
Speaking of Kyler is still nursing his foot injury that he's been dealing with. He did practice lightly today. Jacoby Brissett was taking the starter reps for this week, so it may trend in that direction of Jacoby Brissett starting again.
Shout out Jacoby for getting that W, by the way.
Oh yeah, shout out to Jacoby, man. That was tough. That was a
W.
great performance.
Did
They
they
lost.
not win?
No, they lost.
Oh,
They lost that game.
But they only lost by
He
4.
looked great.
they were up.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah,
supposed
that's
to
what's
win.
confusing. They're supposed to
supposed to win.
low-key that
A
defense.
lot of
sold.
people argued that was a pass interference on Trey McBride. I don't think it was PI personally. I think he faked it. He
Mhm.
flopped. But anyway, Kyler has one more day to prove that he's good enough to go for Sunday's game. So something to monitor heading into tomorrow's practice. If I'm Arizona, I start Jacoby Brissett. That's
Yep.
just me.
Obviously, Kyler, you better. I'll be honest. Many teams obviously looking for a quarterback. Kyler might do better on another team. We don't know, but if I'm Arizona at this point, you're not gonna win the division. You guys kind of already like. You guys are tanking at this sense. You know, you got the Seahawks, the Niners, and Rams already at a high position. If I'm the, Cardinals, I trade Kyler Murray as soon as I can. Get
We
whatever.
already said that he was on the hot seat.
Exactly, but it's just about getting as the Cardinals getting what kind of
Yeah.
value you can get out of it.
Here's I'll say this about the Cards, bro. You guys have that team in your division that you don't you pity them more than you see them as a rival.
yeah, the
Like Matt,
Raiders.
who's that for you?
That for us, that'd be the Commanders, in my mind.
Zay, you said it was the Raiders for you?
Yeah, because Gino
For
might
us-
actually be retarded.
Yeah, I think he is. For us, that's the Cardinals, personally.
Yeah,
I just feel bad for them at this point. I don't even really see them as a rivalry. I don't even hate them, to be
Yeah.
real. Like the Rams and Seahawks, I hate them. Right? The Chiefs and the Broncos, you hate them, Zay.
I don't blame you, bro.
Imagine like
I fucking hate the Chiefs.
the Cowboys and the Giants, you don't fuck with them.
I
Like,
hate
very
them.
simple.
Fuck Dallas.
Right?
Fuck Dallas fans.
But like you always have that one team that you just feel bad for
Yep.
because like they just suck that bad.
Yeah,
And that's
Obviously,
that's what
Commanders
they
are good now, but it's been like that for the last 10 years with the Commanders.
yeah.
have.
Fucking Jared
so-
talking on his high horse about him too.
Exactly. Of course he is. Anyway, moving on. Final injury.
Puka Nakua with the ankle injury. Obviously, if you guys were watching
Damn.
on Sunday,
Damn.
this is so tough because Puka Nakua, man, what a year he's been having this year. He did go down early on with the Rams in like late first quarter, early second. He did go to the locker room, but ended up coming back in the fourth to finish out the game. He didn't look perfect. It was probably the adrenaline kicking in, kind of allowed him to get back in that game. Something to monitor though, because he did miss practice, and they do play in London. So, hey, we're talking about Xavier Worthy last week with that little inflammation on the
Bad
plane.
news
So
for the second best wide receiver in football.
exactly. So something just to look forward for the Rams. You playing the Jaguars?
What?
I wouldn't start.
Second best?
Yeah,
Who's number one?
JSN baby.
Hey,
You switched tunes so fast.
I'm telling you. I texted. Hey,
You
what did I say in
hold
the
on,
chat?
hold on. This guy was
I'm
saying Puka
trolling.
was
No,
number
I'm
one.
dead ass trolling. I'm trolling.
Puka's on track.
I just
to
wanted to
be,
give a shout out to JSN because he's
Jason.
balling his
Yes,
ass off.
Jason is fucking.
Two of the best receivers in football in the NFC West. That's all I'm saying.
Man.
Anyway, moving on. Boomer bust, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
Boom or
it's
bust.
time.
Isaiah,
Yeah, you want me to start it off?
Yeah.
kick us off with your father.
Yeah, my boom player this week is Keenan Allen from the
Yes.
Los Angeles Chargers. His matchup this week is the Indianapolis Colts. A little bit of a tough matchup. This game is crazy, to be honest with you.
Yep.
But his PPR projection this week is 13 points. And then my boom PPR projection is 18.2. This one is solely based off of game script for me. I think that the Chargers' only route to victory against the Colts is going to be a Herbert game. Obviously, we're thin at the run game. We had Vidal. He showed up last week against the Dolphins, but we're talking about the Dolphins.
The worst team.
Horrible
Worst run
horrible
defense
run
team.
defense. They're actually ranked last. And the Colts, it's almost vice versa. Colts are top 5, top 6 run defense in football right now. So I expect a big game passing from Herbert, and I know that the tackle situation has been thin this year with all the injuries that we've been suffering, but it's looking like Joel is going to be back this week, which will be huge.
Huge for that, bro.
For a Justin
Herbert, man, how much he was getting hit last week. That was insane.
I'm just going to bring up this stat. 2.6 seconds is the amount of time he has to throw the ball before getting
That's
contacted.
insane, bro.
2.6 seconds, bro. That's fucking ridiculous. So any flack that this guy's been getting over this 3-4 game skid that he's been having, I think it's very undeserved. I mean, this O-line cannot block for fucking shit. It's pitiful to watch. It really is. But, I mean, Herbert's still out there doing what he can with what he has.
Yeah.
What the fuck are y'all laughing at?
You good, you said?
That is a piece of shit. Man's just a piece of shit, bro.
What?
I think that's
He
something
just typed some dumb shit on the fucking
You piece of
doc.
filth.
That's all it is, bro.
But yeah,
I think
no.
he can.
filth.
I think if Herbert has a good game, obviously McConkey will have some say in that. He had a great
He
game
looked good last week.
He
It looks like
great.
he's back to.
He also
to-
had that huge key catch for us. But I think Keenan Allen, considering he's had an iffy 3-game stretch, the targets have still been there, although the end zone looks have not been there. But that's just because the red zone has been a disaster for the Chargers lately. But I expect things to pick back up, and I expect him to be back in his week 1 through 3 form this week. So I think you should start Keenan Allen if you have him.
Good. Perfect. Crashy Rice.
Fuck you for picking him,
Yeah.
by the way.
This is
you.
insane because first game back, Yusuf is crazy. But again, it's against the Raiders, the Make a Wish
That's
Foundation.
I want to make
of
this
the-
clear. He's not coming back from suspension. He's coming back from injury.
Yeah. So he
No,
should
he's
be.
coming back from
Should he?
suspension.
No, he should.
Nah,
be
he's
suspended.
coming back from injury.
He was
Obviously, he's coming
cleared-
back from
He was
suspension.
cleared for activity already, like a while back.
I don't think so. I
It's
think
gonna
he,
be
I think the
it's gonna be
suspension
tough, man.
because remember originally it was the suspension was going to start in the second half. That's what the whole question was if he'll be ready by week 1.
Bro, he's good, bro. He's good.
I'm not a fan of
Trust.
anything Chiefs. So just,
I have inside sources,
Fuck the
bro.
Chiefs.
Don't play
Get this
me,
over with,
bro.
Yusuf. We fucking hate the Chiefs, bro.
just tell me how much
Crashy
the
Rice.
motherfucker's gonna score.
Fuck the Chiefs.
I'm feeling dangerous, just like Rasheed Rice's driving ability.
Oh
Stop
my
fucking
God,
playing with
bro.
him. Come on. After a year, finally, bro, a year of absence due to Mahomes tearing
I'm
his
guilty,
wide
Your
receiver
Honor.
ones.
I'm guilty. I'll do anything.
Finally, bro, a year of absence due to Mahomes tearing his wide receiver one's ACL, and because the guy drives like a deranged lunatic on acid.
Shocking.
Rice will make his return following a 6-week suspension into this Chiefs offense, coming off a big win Sunday night against the Detroit Lions that a lot of us did not expect. Divisional matchup. Now, the key is here. Divisional matchup against the Raiders. This is
The Raiders are
exact
always on their
reason.
ass, by the way.
This is the exact. They are. Not defensively, though. Only Max Crosby
Okay.
and Jack Jones when he was still there. Anyway.
Okay.
The Chiefs never failed to deliver in these games, primarily because the Raiders reek of cat piss, ranking 28th in points allowed to receivers this year. They're
Damn.
also the
That's actually
19th
insane.
ranked
Oh my
pass
God,
defense in the
Chiefs.
NFL. It's time to crash out. If you know, you know.
I'm gonna crash out on you, bro. These fucking Chiefs picks.
I swear to
You
God.
should be
It's
ashamed
only
of yourself
tight ends.
for
It's
writing
literally
that.
always tight ends.
I didn't
Chiefs.
choose anything pigs, bro. Chiefs. I didn't choose any Chiefs picks.
If I see any tight ends on your bus, bro, I'm gonna go off, bro.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Trust.
So my boom player for this week is okay. No, see that side eye, bro. He's telling me something, bro. Probably same division or something. All right, Kyron Williams from the,
No.
what?
No.
No, okay, whatever. Kyron Williams from the LA Rams. So obviously,
Yusuf, I think there's no more water left.
just-
God
Hey,
damn.
No,
we
a
need
big
that for
ice
the
guy.
Fucking camel over there, dude.
No, a big ice
Sucking on
guy.
that water bottle, dog.
There's no more. Okay, there we go. We got that. That's the intro. All right.
I love it.
So back to what I was saying. We got Kyron Williams
Oh
from
my
the LA Rams, whose Week 7 matchup is the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Finally
His-
coming alive, huh?
I know, right? His Week 7 PPR projection 16 points. I got his boom projection at 20.5. Kyron Williams, obviously most of you guys probably had high expectations coming into this year with the last 2 years how he's been performing. 2 weeks ago, obviously, he had that 31 point. Then last week, he kind of like dipped down a little, but he still had that touchdown. I expect a
By the-
lot
against by the thread of his ass.
I swear to God, bro. He landed with his ass in the fucking. But
The thread of his ass cheek.
they're playing in London, obviously. They're playing the Jaguars. Obviously, Jaguars looked cute for a game or two, but I still think the Jaguars are pretenders.
You
not
think so?
contenders, yeah.
They're playing
They're
really
playing,
good football.
They're playing well. I just don't see the Jaguars as actual contenders. I think Kyron's still, especially with if Puka's out. On
Mhm.
top of that, like I think Kyron's going to be getting a lot of targets. The only threat is Devontae Adams to take his red zone touchdown. So I think Kyron's going to have a
You think he's
pretty
back
good
to
game.
RB1 capabilities, or do you think it's still going to
100%.
take a little
I
bit?
think because even if you look at that Niners game, right, it's like if he doesn't fumble, that's another touchdown.
Mhm.
Take off those two fantasy. If we're talking about fantasy wise, that's like another 9 points. Take off 2 of the that he lost from the fumble.
But what I'm saying is, do you think the Kyron owners can rely on him finally
100%.
being?
Yeah, moving
an
forward,
RB1.
especially with the Rams' schedule moving forward,
Yeah.
100%. I think most of these big teams that we've seen, whether it was the Ravens, whether it was obviously like certain teams like the Chiefs, obviously got lucky that most of these games we thought going into the year was automatic losses, as in the
Yeah.
Ravens, the
Yeah,
Lions.
yeah.
Like
Yep.
the Rams kind of hit that gauntlet in the beginning. Obviously, division games are still tough. They still got the Seahawks. They still got the Niners again. But I just mean as a whole schedule for the Rams, I think gets a lot easier from here. So
I think it's good that they start involving Kyron more because I think that was the one part of their
that was lacking,
game that was
Yeah.
lacking.
especially for Stafford. It's better if he gets the ball out of Kyron. He's not going to take those hits.
100%.
So
It makes me happy to see Kyron crying on the sideline.
Damn.
Pussy. Fuck him.
Damn.
man,
Who's Big Bro again?
I don't know.
For sure.
Big
I'll
bro
have
of
to
the
make
first
sure.
4 weeks.
swear, bro.
He said we Big Bro now after last season. They won one game against us. We Big Bro now.
All right.
Look,
Yeah,
who's-
y'all won
who's the root-
what,
who's-
5 games last year?
Hey, who was the root cause for them losing this year though? Remember, who was fumbling at the goal line? Who was
That's
dropping?
true. If
Kyron
anyone, it shouldn't have
Yeah.
been Kyron talking shit. I'll say that.
I just want to say something real quick because we did mention watching Thursday, bro.
Yep.
Jamar Chase is fucking torching this fucking
Shocking.
grandpa nursing home Steelers. Like
Yeah, it's bad.
Darius
Let's give
Slay,
him a score update real quick.
it's 17-10 right now. Bengals up 7 in the third quarter, and the Bengals are on track to being in the red zone. They're right up to 35.
And I'm
about.
telling you, bro, I
Man,
told everyone in our league, by the way, start everyone
on the Bengals.
in this game because they are airing that bitch out.
Yeah.
Joe
Omar
Flacco,
is cooking right now.
17 for 24, 153 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Yep.
Jamar Chase, 10 catches, 85 yards, and a touchdown. Another catch for Chase. Oh my God, 11 catches
Yeah.
for over 100 yards now.
Omar's
I
up
bet
30
Zay-
on me.
I bet
And
Zayfers-
I'm going against the Chase
I
today,
was just
guys.
gonna say I bet Zayfer's regretting that fucking deal. By the way,
Yeah, dickhead.
Golly.
Fuck you, Zayfer. Anyway, moving on. Zay, bus player number 1.
yeah. My
This
bus
is a
player.
crazy pick.
I know.
considering who
I
they're
know.
playing.
I know. My bus player though is Rico Dowdle
Mm.
from the Carolina Panthers. He is projected 14 points this week. His matchup is the New York Jets. I have him at a sly 8 points for this week. That is my projection. This one is not based on numbers whatsoever because if I gave you guys the numbers, you guys would laugh at me.
Yes,
Considering what
back-to-back
he has
200
done.
yards.
Yeah, considering what he has done. the last
400
2
yards in
weeks.
2 games.
He has literally put himself top 5 in rushing in the NFL
in 2 games.
in 2 games, which is ridiculous, by the way. Shout out to Rico Dowdle for that.
Buckle up, Yusuf. Buckle up.
This is primarily based on how I see the incorporation of Chuba coming back from injury and what I think that will do to the offense. I just think that the Panthers are going to struggle a little bit trying to incorporate him back into the offense, and I think that'll just take away a little bit from what Rico has been doing, maybe the momentum that he has, because momentum is a huge thing in the NFL,
100%.
especially for players that aren't top of the top. You know, they rely a lot on momentum. I just think that the incorporation of Chuba is going to take too much away from Rico. I don't know. I think it's gonna take like maybe a couple games for them to really figure out how to get a 50-50 split going. Because if anything, the Panthers have not been a team that's notoriously been known for 50-50 splits. I mean, they had Christian McCaffrey all those years.
Yeah.
So I just don't see it. I think it's gonna be rough the first game back, and I think it's gonna be something that Dowdle owners and Chuba owners are gonna have to see and kind of feel out as they progress with both of them healthy. So. Yeah, for me, I'm benching Dowdle. I have him in a few leagues. I'm benching him this week. I'm just not for it. I can't blame you, considering he's coming off of 2 200-yard games.
Yeah, 100%.
But, yeah, that's just me.
Cool. Moving on. Imagine.
So my bus player, we were just talking about him earlier, is your boy, Kamani Vidal, whatever you want to call him.
He stepped up.
With the Chargers, obviously their Week 7 matchup is against the Colts, who we just talked about, to have that top 5, 6, defense. His Week 7 PPR projection is 12.2 points. I got his bus PPR projection at 5.7. It is a little shocker. Obviously, a lot of people think that's pretty low. Vidal, who seemed to be the Chargers' lead back, obviously over Haskins, rightfully so.
That was a given for me.
Yeah, after that stellar performance against the Dolphins, and with Hampton going to be out for, another 2-3 weeks probably, most likely, he's going to be getting the ball a lot more. With that being said, I don't see the same performance this week, obviously against this tough Colts defense that we've been watching, let alone with Quentin Johnson obviously getting back with the offense this week. It's going to get more involved. We talked about Ladd McConkey's progress. I think this week it's going to be more of a passing game than it is a running game for the Chargers.
I can't disagree because I literally said that.
Yeah, exactly, like you were saying
But
before. But Vidal is.
can get
That's what I was going to
pass-catching
tell
work.
you. So he could be in the pass catching game, But again, I just see with the weapons that there is this week, I don't see him getting. I think because his touches are going to come more in the run game,
Yeah.
so I just don't see him, getting in the end zone either. So
Mhm.
I think it's a bust
It's
for
a
this
tough
week.
matchup, man.
It is.
I mean,
It is a hard
matchups are
matchup.
fantasy.
I think this game in general, this is a crazy game for both teams because we already know the Colts are for real now. Daniel Jones clearly
It could be
wasn't the
fantasy
issue.
gold for
Ri-
both teams.
Exactly. And at the same time, I look at it as like the Chargers, this is their kind of like prove it game in a sense. Like they're finally playing like a top 5 defense that you're probably going to see in the playoffs. This is also a game for the Colts to see like, okay, now we're playing a real contender where the Colts faking it or they actually for real. So I think this is a good game for both teams.
No, great analysis, honestly. So I'm excited to see that one. Travis Etienne is my bust pick for this week.
This
He
guy.
is,
You
yeah,
need
he's
to be
facing
you
the
need to be
LA
banned.
Rams.
You need to be banned from the AFC South, bro.
I hate that
Titans,
division.
Titans, Jaguars,
Yeah.
Nico Collins.
Honestly,
the one time he
real
made a
talk.
boom
Real talk.
Nico Collins
real
buzz.
Real talk, bro. Honestly, look at that division and tell me that's not one of the ugliest divisions you ever seen.
It is
It's the
pretty fucking
nastiest. It's been
disgusting.
nasty for
It's
years.
disgusting.
They're
It's
easy to pick
disgusting.
on. They're easy to pick on.
Oh, absolutely. And that's why I continue to pick on them. Travis Etienne facing the LA Rams this week. He's projected 13.37. He is listed at 8.9 in terms of bust projection for me.
Yeah.
He had a red hot start to the season. He's had a relatively decent start since then. Currently standing as the number 14 running back in fantasy football this season. He faces, however, an LA Rams team that ranks 3rd in points allowed to running backs and ranks 8th in total defense on the year so far. ETN has also cooled off since his hot start. He's failed to hit 60 scrimmage yards in either one of his last 2 games in week 5 or week 6. Granted, they were against the Kansas City Chiefs and the Seattle Seahawks, both very tough run defenses. But the Rams are going to be the toughest of them all. So I don't see it changing anytime soon.
I don't know. You don't think that the Derrick Henry performance last week causes any concern for this pick? Considering he went for like 144 yards.
No, because I don't personally. I think
But I don't think Etienne has that Derrick Henry
I don't
able
think- yeah, he
to
doesn't
break a
have
tackle.
that.
Not break tackle, but to have that 80, 90 yard.
Well, of course
Russian.
he doesn't.
he's not as physically as imposing. Also,
Yeah.
considering ETN, he has been the symbol of inconsistency since that year that he broke out.
Yep.
Like you can't really tell what he's gonna do. He was just complete ass last year. This year, right now, through 6 games, the games that we expect him to go crazy, he didn't. But then the games that we thought he
Yeah.
was just dead in the water, he went nuts.
And
So
let's not
we don't
forget
know.
Tootin is still there. That's getting involved, and then
Yeah,
let alone that
Facial
game
Tootin
against
is still- yeah,
Kansas.
the
he wasn't
youngster's
there.
still
I'm
getting
just
in the
happy
game.
I don't got to deal with that.
Hey,
in any
and
of
I
my
said it too. Even week 1, like
Mhm.
when he went out for the 18 points in the week 1, that's why I traded immediately because I knew Travis Etienne is not. I got him late
Yeah,
in the draft.
bro.
I got Travis Etienne maybe like 9th round,
Mhm.
8th round, and it was just trade asset at
Yeah.
that point. I traded him, So
Smart choice. It's a smart choice. And now, like, he's going up against a defense like coached by Sean McVay,
yep.
has Jared Verse, has a Braden Fisk. Like,
What a
I
line.
don't see him
Yeah.
going crazy. Now, if this backfires in my face, I wouldn't be fucking surprised because it did before and it might again. But I'm gonna trust my gut on this one.
I like
don't
this
see
pick.
him
I like
being
this
a
pick,
good-
Yusuf.
Yeah, I don't see him a good start. I'd sit him if I was you guys. If
4 for
anyone
4.
had Travis Etienne
Oh.
up there, I'd sit him out.
4 for 4.
Hopefully this week we go 6 for 6.
Oh, 6 for 6. My apologies.
Yeah. Anyway, plug in, pull out. I really don't believe it gets much better than how it did last week, but
Yep.
we're gonna try. We're gonna try our very hardest. You guys know the drill. I'm gonna say a name, their matchup. You guys just tell me plug in or pull out. We're gonna start off Brees Hall against the Carolina Panthers.
After I saw Javante Williams, I'm pulling out.
I don't know, man.
The Panthers got my respect on that on those.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to
TTTs.
pull out just because the Panthers defense is looking for real. I'll pull
Alright,
out.
I'm-
Pull out.
I'm out as well.
And those
I'm out
rumors
on
are
this.
not helping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone on that Jets team fucks with Aaron Glenn.
I don't think
It's crazy how bad that shit.
Thing
went.
is, I don't know the way the Jets is like you're 0-5 or 0-6, whatever. The Jets are going for that lottery pick. They're going for that top 3 pick. So at this point,
They are, but someone's got to perform.
no, I get you. But at this point, do the Jets even fire Aaron Glenn at this point? Or do they just let the season ride out?
No.
no.
I don't
right
think they
out.
had
They'll be like
expectations
the
going
Titans.
into the
Callahan
year.
got fired immediately too. It was a bad move
Yeah, I don't know what the Titans are doing.
because it's confusing for your rookie quarterback too.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like that's how I say it for Tennessee. I think for the Jets, like you
I
always.
mean, it's
suck
nothing new
shit.
for Justin Fields, though.
Yeah.
Arch Manning to the Jets.
Darnell Mooney making his return to football after getting hurt in week 4. He's facing the 49ers this week.
I'm pulling out as well on this one. Only because
I just didn't see a dynamic enough attack from the Falcons for me to trust that they're going to be able to get Darnell involved. I mean, they were going to, 3 players?
yeah,
Granted, they won against the Buffalo Bills, which is a contender, but it's
there's
just
too
not,
many weapons.
it's
there
not a dynamic enough offense for me to be
where the ball gets spread
confident.
around. It's
Yeah.
literally it's force fed to Bijan, rightfully so though. And then Drake London's having a monster year. Let alone Kyle Pitts is probably this is the best year Kyle Pitts has had all of his career. So it's like,
Yeah,
especially coming back from injury, and it's like, I don't know. I just don't see Darnell Mooney coming here making a difference. I'm pulling out as well.
pull out.
Fair. I'm pulling out, by the way, too. Jake Ferguson versus the Washington Commanders.
Plug in, man.
That's probably the best.
in.
He's probably been the best tight end this year.
Tight end won.
Been the hottest tight end in football.
I swear.
Tight end won by like 4 points this year.
Yeah. Rightfully so. Dude's a dog, man. He's been cooking. I say plug in too. It's not, especially in our league Tuesday.
Yeah.
We don't have tight ends.
No, yeah, we're not
so
a
it's
tight end
optional
league.
whether or not. Yeah, we're not a tight end league.
But
so
I'd start him.
Yeah.
I'd start him.
Dak throws that bitch up too. They're not running the ball,
Yeah.
bro.
There are 3 tight ends I would start in the NFL right now in our league, even if it's like in no tight end leagues. Pitts, Laporta,
Pitts.
and I would start Pitts. Pitts has been
This year-
balling
Nah,
this season.
McBride, brother.
Oh,
McBride.
yeah, you forgot about
forgive me,
McBride.
Four tight ends.
You did forget about
Sure,
McBride. Not
Yeah,
Travis
McBride.
Kelsey.
Fuck off, please. Returning from injury, Quentin Johnston versus the Indianapolis Colts.
See this one's tricky right here.
It is tricky.
tough
You know
one.
why? Because I think this is the definition of boomer bust in this game right here for Quentin Johnson. Comeback
That's the
injury.
definition of his fucking career.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But in general, this game specifically, this is either going to be Quentin Johnson getting one of those 60-yard floater touchdowns, and he ends the game with 19 plus fantasy points.
It opens up a huge part of the offense,
100%.
whether I like to admit it or not.
Because he's
fucking
that
hate
deep threat.
I hate Quentin.
Hey,
Johnson.
listen.
I
This
will
year,
go on fucking record and say
this-
that I hate him.
this year, hey, he's
He's
showing
Even
what-
after this year?
worthless to me.
the TCU's coming out today, bro.
Yeah.
This
Play
year.
his playoff highlights. Fuck this shit.
What about now this season though? How do you feel?
How do I feel?
He said it.
Yeah,
He
about him.
opens up the offense for the team.
He opens up the offense for the team.
Keenan's been.
I
getting
can't
those
sit here and
touches.
look. I've seen too much bad from Quentin Johnson to sit here and say like I'm happy about it. Like he's doing what he's supposed to do. We
Yeah.
spent a first-round pick on the guy. We drafted him over plenty of wide receivers who have been outperforming him since they entered the league. Like this is what he's supposed to do. This is what he's getting paid first-round money
Yep.
to do. So I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm proud of the guy for doing what his job is, and that's being a sustainable wide receiver for a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. It's not that hard. Catch the fucking football. 'Cause it's being put right in the breadbasket
That's true.
every single
If
time.
he continues at the trajectory that he's been at this season, and finishes the year out the way he's been balling, do you see your opinion about him changing at all?
No, because I know what we have in Keenan Allen. I know what we have in Lad McConkey. And I saw what he did in the playoffs last season. I got to see way more than just a year of good football from him to have any remote confidence that he can be a contributor week in and week out for us
X.
in the future.
Fair, totally fair.
That being said, though, this one's hard, man.
It is.
50-50
I'm
for
be
me.
honest. This is literally 50-50. So I can't really say like if we want to respect the Colts defense, we're gonna say pull out. If we
I'm
think this is gonna
just
be
say pull out just because I don't know.
Zay, you have to say pull out because Keenan Allen was your boom pick this week.
I do, and I do like the incorporation of Lad McConkey last week. I think it'll get it rolling a little bit more.
I'm okay.
than
I'm
this
okay with
week.
that pull out too. We could do the pull out on that one.
Yeah, I am going to say.
Do you want to be the only one?
Well, regardless, my pick doesn't matter because you guys are saying pull out. So I'll say pull out. I'll say
Okay.
pull out too. I'm out on that one. It's a tough one. Tough defense.
Can we skip this next one, bro? Next one's a pull out, bro.
Why?
Tony Pollard versus New England Patriots.
The
That's why I gave you on that side.
This is belt. This is belt to fucking ass right here. This is gonna be Mike. First of all,
I'm plugging
Callahan-
in.
fuck no.
I'm plugging in.
I'm
fuck
plugging
no.
Tony in, baby.
No,
Come on.
Tony's gonna shit the bed. Patriots. Drake May's gonna follow that team. It's gonna be a blowout. It's gonna be like
I don't know, bro. I see like a new coach, like newfound energy type of vibe.
It's
with
who's the
team.
new? Is it the OC that's just taking over?
Who gives a fuck?
No,
Listen,
Who gives a fuck? They're gonna go out and drop 30 points
Listen,
for no reason.
it's gonna be. You ready? Mike Vrabel revenge game. This game is gonna end 33-6.
Hey man, I'm telling you, those storylines can kind of fog the game up a little
They
bit.
could, but guess what? In the end of the day, Stephon Diggs is gonna after that
But the
shitty ass
Patriots
performance last week.
They are playing out.
Bro,
their ass right
Patriots,
now.
bro.
Drake
Hey,
May might be.
What
an
did I say in the
MVP
first
candidate.
episode that we had? How high was
Yeah.
on Drake May? And you guys were calling me when I told you guys I love Drake May coming
No,
out of.
I was with you. I
Yeah, oh
believe
yeah.
in Drake
Who
May.
who was it? You or Naoki? Someone was against me when I was saying that
I love
coming
way
in the
Drake
league.
May
I
plays
said this.
football.
I said this. Caleb, obviously there was Caleb, Jaden, Drake May, and Bo Nix. I said coming into the game, into the league, I felt like Bo Nix was the most ready quarterback just because of all the experience Bo Nix has had.
Oh yeah, because
And
he's like 28-year-old.
Exactly, that's my
rookie.
point, right? I had the most faith in the white QB. You know what I mean? Actually, I don't know if I can say that. Let me rewind.
But I mean, Jaden Daniels like
I would say-
hell of a
Why,
fucking year,
man?
bro.
Huh?
Why? Because they play the game right. They're students of the
They're
game.
blue collar
study the game.
workers.
Blue collar, hard workers. They
Listen,
love the game.
Listen, it's the Tom Brady. It's a Tom Brady
He's
effect.
a family man.
He's a family man. It's a Tom Brady effect.
I'm gonna keep it. I'll keep it a stack. Cancel me if you want. New England.
Dude, this should be good. What the fuck?
Yeah.
No, why you say it like this? You can cancel me if you
Take
want.
it back. Take that back.
Take that back.
I'm just saying New England and Boston in general, with the way their city is structured, they're a very racist city.
Oh, okay. I see where you're going.
They are a very racist city. So having they had Cam
Having a
Newton,
Joe Milton,
having a Joe Milton and Cam Newton, it just did
It was a
not.
no-go.
Just didn't feel right.
Yeah,
it
their fans
didn't feel very
definitely-
patriotic.
I don't know.
I don't feel like their fans.
Spiral
were
wasn't red, white, and blue.
I don't feel like their fans are very happy with Cam Newton at QB, to be honest, which is kind of fucked. He
The
was balling
former
until he
MVP.
had COVID. Let me
That is
just
true.
make that.
That is true. That week
No,
one
but,
against Seattle, man, that was a
yeah.
crazy ass game.
No, but real talk though, I'm a big fan of Drake May. I think he's been fantastic.
100%.
Imagine it might have been me. I don't remember the conversation
Yeah, yeah.
fully, but I might have thought it was a little outrageous at the time. If I did, I take everything back. Drake
You're
May's
good.
fantastic.
I
knew
was
he was
super high
good.
on him. It's my
I did
my
too.
cousin's a Patriots fan, and I know how much he loves Drake May. And I even told him I
Yeah.
was texting him the other day. I was like, "Listen, bro,
He's
this guy's the
fantastic, bro.
truth, bro."
They got their guy.
Because in the end of
That's
the day,
all I
that
know.
Bills game told
bro,
me everything I did.
it's crazy too. Is like,
That's-
and that's where Jaden Daniels got put in the most perfect situation. Like, Jaden Daniels this year, obviously, I'm not saying he's performing bad, but it's obviously nothing surprising like year one. But you look at the year, it's kind of like, who was saying it about Baker and Sam Darnold, all these quarterbacks. I forgot what coach was saying. It's like the NFL is rigged where it's like it's setting young quarterbacks up for failure.
Yeah.
You know, some people like you look at Sam Darnold gets on the Jets. Like imagine if Baker was on the Browns with the talent the Browns have now, or let's say Sam Darnold's had
I
Garrett
think it
Wilson,
might have
all
been
these
Rex
good.
Ryan that was saying this, an analyst.
Yeah. So
X
and you look at this like, and then you look at Baker, and then oh shoot, he leaves the Browns, or Sam Darnold leaves the Jets, goes to the fucking Panthers. This is the Panthers before they got Leggett,
It's all
Tat,
about
Chuba.
situation, man.
That's what I'm saying. So you look at Drake May. Obviously, it was clear it was a rebuild. Last year wasn't pretty, but it's clear cut. You bring in Vrabel, big ass coach. Obviously with Jaden Daniels, they brought in all those veterans: Bobby Wagner, Zach Ertz, getting that coaching staff, Dan Quinn. So I just
Someone
think
just has to give you that confidence.
100%.
Yeah,
that's it.
year one and year two, bro. Real talk. If you're drafting a quarterback like number one or like top 5 picks, you got to be bringing in like a new coach because obviously the
100%,
shit
yeah.
that you had going on the year before did not work,
Yeah.
and I don't think it's gonna change due to the quarterback because
Because
clearly
it's like you said, Yusuf, a couple weeks ago when you're talking about Bryce Young. It's not about going into expectations of Bryce Young joining the Panthers, expecting him to take them anywhere. But it's like they bring in all this talent around you. We're talking about now, the present. There's no reason why you don't perform with what you have around you now. They go get you the
Yeah.
O line. The defense obviously has proved itself now. You go get him. You spend a top 10 pick on a receiver in Ted McMillan. Like
Mhm.
you're legit. Obviously, they had high hopes on Xavier Leggett. So it's just something like you talk about
yeah,
get a new coach
And you
and it's a
got-
win now situation.
got a good backfield in the running game. Like it's the same concept.
Yep.
So
All that being
No, I
said,
mean,
we're plugging
look.
in Tony Pollard.
yeah, I'm plugging Tony Pollard in. I know you are too, Zay. So it seems like it's gonna be a plug in for this week. This was a little bit tough though, because we said pull out on Rico or your Rico Dowdle's your bust pick. Chuba Hubbard versus the New York Jets. Are we plugging in, pulling out?
Loki, all Jets games have been low scoring. Like Dobbins, I'm pulling out on Hubbard as well, just because him and Rico are going to be sharing the backfield. Number one,
Are we about to see a home invasion live?
My hairbrush just fell by itself.
Type shit.
got the gin in your
A'udhu
house.
billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
I'm personally pulling out just because the way, like you said, Rico Dowdle's performed and Hubbard's coming straight off injury with that calf. I think he's going to be limited. They're probably going to split the carries 50-50. I know it's the Jets. Jets are going to go 0-7 this week. No question about that. I wouldn't plug in Hubbard this week.
I'm just avoiding that backfield in general this
Yeah.
week. And it's not for me to say that neither of them will have a decent game. It's just not something that I can believe in.
Until you
going into this
see
week.
right
I
now
gotta
what happens
see
when
it.
they're both there. Yep.
So I'm going to plug
Yeah.
Everett.
I mean, if there's any game that you'd want to see them perform in as a 50-50, I think it's this one. But just
100%.
because we don't know, it's hard to say plug in.
I'll say
so
this.
I'm gonna
I
say
believe in
fuck.
Chuba more than I do in Rico. If
Yeah, I mean,
that
obviously we
adds
saw
yeah.
any-
Chuba. Yeah.
that
We saw a
adds
full
anything.
season. Saw a full season of Chuba Hubbard playing
Precisely.
before. Yeah, so I'll stick with Chuba Hubbard on this one. I think. Well, actually, I'm gonna pull out on Chuba Hubbard. I just don't think it's a good move right now. So yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do perform this week with that 50-50 backfield. It is
Could
the
be
Jets.
Interesting. Could be
It is the
interesting.
Jets. Another running back. This one's a backup running back.
Mhm.
Rashad White versus the Detroit Lions.
You know, I'm plugging in this week. I do have the Lions winning this game. You know, I think
Where the
this is-
fuck else is the offense?
that's my point. So he's really the only one there. He's been performing well. Obviously, we love Hutchinson on that defensive line, but I'm sorry, that Lions defense last week made Pacheco look like Pacheco's a first round pick, and we all fucking hate Pacheco, shitty ass Pacheco. So, there's no other offense coming anywhere
Also, I
else.
want to take this brief moment. I'm not going to expand on it. I just want to say fuck you, Sean Tucker. That's all I'm going to say. We can move on. If you know, you know.
Yep.
We
Yeah.
don't have to touch on that.
I'm plugging in with
Um,
Rashad White.
I'm plugging in this week too.
Yeah, I'm going to plug
Um,
in. I mean, I got him in 2 leagues, too. I'm starting him. So,
Yeah, fair enough. Alvin Kamara, our former Golden Boy,
man,
against the
Such a
Chicago Bears. It's
disappointment
been
this
a rough
year.
year.
the Damian Lillard of the NFL right here, guys.
Facts.
Yeah, bro.
Did you see what he said,
that's
by
a
the way, today?
great-
Kendrick Miller came in
That
like he's
was
Anthony
did y'all see
Simons.
what
fantastic, by the way.
Did
That's
y'all
a
see what he said?
great.
Where
What did he
today?
say?
No, I didn't see what he said.
I think reporters asked him, like, what would you do if you got traded? And he was like, I'm going to go get a pina colada. He's like, I want to be here. I'm like, I'm fully convinced this guy sees this as a job and nothing else.
Yeah, 100%.
Respect.
comes
bro,
in,
put
does
up
his
7
work.
subs.
And just goes back home.
And
He
just
probably
goes
loves New
home.
Orleans. He
Yeah.
doesn't want to leave there.
He's living life over there.
Oh.
It sucks to see because he's still a really good running back, and he
Yeah.
could offer a lot to a winning team.
100%.
But, I mean, I don't know what to do with Alvin Kamara at this point because he has the capability, and he certainly has the offensive share to do whatever the fuck he pleases week in and week out. It's just solely based on the matchup and how the team goes about using him.
This is
Because
probably going to be one
Taysom
of the
Hill
best.
coming back is
Yeah.
confusing because he had that 1-yard QB sneak
Yep.
that could have been an Alvin Kamara touchdown.
Kendrick Miller's been getting most of the
Kendrick
touches
Miller.
out of nowhere.
Yeah, out of nowhere.
Started
so
that game against Buffalo.
That's
It's-
worrying to see because the Saints are starting to believe in Kendrick Miller a little bit more. So I don't know what this is another 50-50 for me because
this
I love
is it
Alvin
be-
Kamara.
This is it because we know the talent he has and who they're going against, which is the
Mhm.
Bears. You know, you'd be okay with starting someone against the Bears, but it's just like you said, we haven't been seeing the production. Not that he's underperforming. It's just
Rattler's been
he's not
playing
getting
quite
the
well though,
touches.
I have to say.
under-
Shout
Yeah,
out to
shout out
Rattler.
to Rattler, by the way.
A lot of people wrote him off, and granted, it's all valid because the Saints are horrendous.
Yep.
But if anyone's balling
Bro,
their ass off,
this is
Rattler.
I'm telling you guys, this is all Kellen Moore right here. Kellen Moore is a great
Horrible.
offensive mind. Huh?
Oh, he's
horrible coach.
A horrible head coach, yes.
Yeah.
But I'm saying the offensive production's coming through him.
Yeah. I mean,
But
he
yeah,
did it for you guys.
That's most, bro.
he
most
didn't
of
really
these,
do it for us.
I'm telling you,
I'm
most
just gonna
most
say that. He
most
didn't
of
really
these
do it for
coordinators.
us.
awesome. I'm not quite ready to say he's a horrible head coach yet. I think he's.
It's just the
Saints-
situation he's in. That's a
the
little overboard going
situation
right
sucks.
away.
I
But it's
will
like-
wait until.
Kellen Moore is
let's
not a
wait
leader
until-
of men.
He's
let's
not
wait
okay.
until
He's
next year.
it's like when you
I
look at
like-
Robert Saleh. He vibes with the
I
players a lot.
I
Robert
like
Saleh,
the way they, bro. Honestly, I mean, think about the
I
comparison.
thought
from
Robert
last year to
Salah
this
was
year.
set up.
I think
didn't
so,
think he was
too.
a bad coach.
me either. But I'm saying, but you see the way
He was
Robert,
set up, yeah.
you see the way Robert Saleh connected with the players. If you're seeing that with
Yeah.
Kellen Moore, because there are a lot of younger players, it's not like Kellen Moore would have been a bad coach if he went to like the Steelers, trying to deal with all these veterans.
I
Kellen
guess.
Moore
I
with
don't
a
know.
young
I just don't
talent,
see
it just-
man.
No,
I say
It's just the
just
situation.
give him until next year, man, and see what's up.
let him get
I mean,
something for like because
Maybe I'm being a little too hard.
as the Saints, are we obviously they go get that stupid
He just
pick
pissed me off
rookie,
that
whatever his
year he
name is,
had with
Shout,
us.
whatever. But do the Saints stick with Rattler moving forward, or do they go actually draft a quarterback this year? I don't know why they picked up that
Hey.
Shout guy or whatever.
Tyler Show.
Tyler, yeah, he's
That
fucking
goes-
ass.
That's a bag
he
of
was
wank.
never good. He sucks.
That
He
was a
never
waste
good.
of a 6th-round pick or 5th, whatever they used
Yeah.
on him.
Bro was playing high school football with fucking Justin Herbert or Trevor Lawrence. Forgive
Trevor-
me.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
He needs to continue to play high school football.
Oh yeah, he might not even be good enough for that.
He got to join Tom Brady in the flag football league.
Yeah,
Go get
moving
that
on.
second diploma.
Last but not least, our last plug-in pull-out player of the week. I got Kendrick Bourne versus the Atlanta Falcons. He's been the wide receiver one for the Niners for the last few weeks.
He's earned my respect, Yusuf.
He's
balling,
fucking ass off, bro.
He's been
probably
he's been
the
cooking.
best waiver wire pick anyone's got in the season.
God.
Yeah,
I'm plugging in. Me personally, he earned my respect. I gotta see him play shit to plug him out.
Well, him and Mac Jones got that connection.
Yeah, so
Mac Jones is out. Mac Jones is probably sitting out this week.
I was gonna ask you that, Yusuf. What happened? Mac is out.
So yeah, Purdy is trending towards returning.
Mac was still doing injuries.
I would have been 100% on pullout of Kendrick Bourne if Pearsall was cleared to return. However, Pearsall's out.
Yeah, and Kittle's not coming back till I think next week, right?
Kittle's coming back
this week.
Kittle's coming back this week.
Oh shit.
Kittle also came out a few hours ago saying he intends on playing this week as well.
Okay.
So Kittle's coming back. Pearsall's still out. Purdy's coming back as well.
Is Juwan playing?
It's very tough. Juwan he didn't DNP today at practice, or he was limited. It was one of those two.
He got like 8 broken
ribs. You guys
ribs.
need to go watch the clip of Kyle
What
Shanahan.
the fuck is
today.
going on with y'all, bro?
Bro, I swear to God, bro.
I would
you wanna know how
literally
bad
put
it
a
is?
gun to my head if I was Kyle Shanahan. This is ridiculous.
Bro,
I've
too
been
many
there.
injuries, bro. Too many.
Go watch the presser after practice today, and Kyle Shanahan reading out the practice results of the players
I'm
who
sure
did.
he's sick of this shit,
It was
bro.
a 32-second clip
Oh
of
my
him
God.
reading out injuries, and he took 6 breaths to just read the list of who was
So
limited
sad.
and who practiced.
Poor
So,
guy.
yeah. Anyway, with that being said, I see Kendrick Bourne plug in. Why not? I think it's a solid flex start this week.
Yep.
He'll get you 10 to 11 points, maybe 12 potentially. Why not? Why not, bro? Honestly, at this point, he's been balling.
Yep.
Is that the list?
Yeah.
That is the
Can I
list.
add one more guy?
Go ahead.
Also, I want to say quickly, rest in peace to Demarius Thomas. The
Yes.
Broncos
Yes.
are going to be inducting him into, I forget what it's called. Forgive me.
Ring of Honor.
The
Ring of Honor. I see Cortland Sutton going the
Yes.
fuck off
for him.
for his boy.
You saw that video he did about the
Yeah.
donut thing, like the paso.
I'm plugging the fucking Cortland Sutton this week. I just
can
wanted to
see
make
that.
that note
I
because he
forgot
was on
about
my
that.
mind this week.
Yeah, I would have put him in here if he wasn't already like a solid start for many people.
Yeah.
Cortland Sutton's a dog, bro. So I mean,
R.I.P.
Yeah.
DT.
Yeah, bro. What a dog
RPDT, man.
Demarius Thomas was.
monster. All right, let's move on to our games of the week. We're gonna start off with Isaiah. You guys just can't keep our dicks out of your mouths, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing about like I'm like on your dick or anything, but am I wrong or am I right? The 49ers, every game they played has been close.
We're a fun team to watch, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
No, it's not fun. It's actually depressing to
fun-
watch. It's fun to
we're a
watch
fun
the
team
other
to
team.
watch.
It's fun to watch the other team play y'all and see how they combat what you guys got. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
That's
You feel me?
that's a problem
Type
if
shit.
we're
I like
the
that. I
team
like that.
Type
I like that
We're the
analogy.
team that's
Yeah, yeah.
injured.
But
We're on our
anyway,
third
with that
string.
being said,
We're on.
this
our
is
third
my
string, and you're
floor,
telling us
Yusuf. Get the
I'm
fuck off
batting?
of it.
Yusuf,
My floor.
his game of the week.
It's my turn.
It's my turn. He said, "My turn."
That being said, I picked this game because of the Falcons, and I love what I'm seeing from their offense. It's fun to watch. It's explosive. I love Bijan Robinson. I love Drake London. I love Michael Penix. Kyle Pitts is finally being what he was drafted to be. So it's more for me. I know that the 49ers keep the game close, and I love watching the Falcons in close games. I just think it's going to be entertaining to watch all around. I got the Falcons winning this one, 26-21. I think it's going to be a huge game again for the Falcons. And
Bijan's gonna tear us. a new
Bijan
one,
is
bro.
going to rip a new asshole into the 7 assholes you guys already have. So
Can I say something? You guys know the Falcons right now? Their record, they're 3-3. Is it or 1-2? Or oh no, they had a bye week. They're 3-2 right now.
Mhm.
You guys know the 3 wins they got were primetime games.
Yeah.
The 2 morning games they lost to the Panthers
they're
30-0,
prime time,
and then week 1 was that Bucks game in the
and
morning where
it's
they
another,
lost.
another prime time.
Another
game.
primetime. They're literally
Who
undefeated in
doesn't
9
want to
games.
watch them play, bro?
Nobody.
You,
Bro.
you,
They're
you know
awesome.
you know what the
They're fun.
Falcons are?
They're awesome.
Do you guys remember that one year the Dolphins were like super fun to watch and they were dropping like 70
years ago?
points? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so long.
I
That's how
know, I
shit they've
know.
been. Like it feels
I
like it's
know.
been longer. But where they're dropping 70 points on the freaking Broncos,
You want to
That's-
watch that shit.
that's what the Falcons remind me of this year.
Yeah.
They're just exciting, like young, like love seeing London get the ball, love seeing Pitts, love seeing Bijan, like penis.
Yeah, no. Penis
That's the
is
one time I'll
different.
receive the penis is
No,
Michael
penis is different, and you can't disagree with that, Yusuf. I'm sorry. And you know what's crazy is Michael Penis is gonna give penis to you this weekend. And
I love Michael.
You have
Penix.
nothing but to do but take it.
You can receive the
You
penis.
have to
this
just
week.
take it.
Are you saying what I think you're saying? Is there certain words?
Oh my
you
God, they
wanna
have Joe
use?
Flacco running. Joe Flacco, 15-yard.
Bro, OG, bro. This OG bull is
Just
different.
to update for the panel right now. The Bengals are leading 30-24 with 5 minutes left. The Bengals have the ball.
That's
They're
hilarious.
trying to
Dare I
chew
say
clock.
Game of the year.
Hey, Jamar Chase right now. Jamar Chase is sitting at 16 catches for 183 yards, I believe.
Oh my
I'm-
fuck!
Yeah.
Omar is railing me right now.
Yeah.
bro. This is
It,
so
which
funny.
And he started Kenneth Gainwell, bro. That's hilarious.
Hey, Yusuf. In the LA League, he has the guy I'm playing, Chase Brown and Jamar Chase.
Oh, you're cooked, bro.
Man, what did I
I'm gonna-
say, bro?
Man, bro.
But yeah, go ahead.
Ah.
Game of the week, Majid.
My game of the week is gonna be Monday night, Lions versus Bucks. We were talking about earlier. I do have the Lions taking this game. I think the Lions are gonna drop a lot of points this week on the Bucks. Unfortunately, because the Bucks' offensive production isn't gonna be as much. But from how good Baker has been,
Don't count that boy out.
I'll never count him out. So I do still have them putting up 17 points. I think they'll still put up a fight. I think Lions, walk away with it late. It's gonna be 31-17 Lions. Lions coming off that shitty ass. The Lions are this is why I hate the Lions, and this is why I hate the media glazing the Lions. The Lions and Packers. You guys remember we had that conversation where I told you guys how much I hate Jared Goff and Jordan Love.
Yep.
Because I think they're most.
Yep.
Jared Goff will go drop. They'll play in Detroit, and Jared Goff will score 45 points, no picks, 3 touchdowns. Amon-Ra hat trick. Jameer Gibbs and
They've
Montgomery.
always been bad team merchants.
Right. And then when they go on the road, they just forget how to play.
Yeah.
Whether it was in Green Bay, they forgot how to play. In Kansas City, they forgot to play. So I feel like it's going to be the same exact week this week against the Bucks. I think this is where it's a bounce back from last week's shitty-ass game. They're going to have a really good game this week. The Bucks are going to do what they can do with what they have. But in that
What's
day,
your score?
I had it 31-17. And this is me putting it in. No Mike Evans. No, obviously, Bucky. No Igbuka. No Godwin. So if Mike Evans does come back, it's still going to open up more for Sterling Shepard. It's going to open up for Tez for the deep shots because he's still have Mike. It can change around there. But as of now, K-Dot, yeah, I forgot about K-Dot. But I think it's 31-17 as of now with who's playing.
I don't know. I don't think Baker's gonna be able to walk out of there without at least 20 points.
Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see.
Go ahead, Yusuf.
We'll see. Colts beating the Chargers 21-20 this week.
All right, and this has been the Pick 6 podcast. Fuck both of y'all. What the fuck? You're
Fuck
just not.
you.
You're gonna let him say that?
Hey, I told you.
You're gonna let him?
It's not that I'm gonna let him say that. Daniel Jones
He's gonna do
is
what?
about to punch you in the face.
He's
Look how
gonna do
bad-
what? Tell me what Daniel Jones is gonna do,
Daniel Jones
so
is
we can replay this.
Daniel Jones
Be
is
careful with what you say, by the way, because this is going
Daniel
to get
Jones
posted.
masterclass.
who is stopping
And what's he
Jonathan
gonna
Taylor?
do? What's he gonna do? Give me the stat line.
250 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Yusuf, if they allowed Devon A-Chain to score 31 points on fantasy, what is Jonathan fucking Taylor gonna do? That's all I'm saying.
Brom.
Are they playing in SoFi?
Huh?
So
I
Who
don't
gives a
even know.
fuck?
It's a question for you. They're playing in SoFi or no?
God.
You should give a fuck.
You should
bro.
give a
This is
fuck. It's a
dangerous
question
team.
for you.
Why should I give a fuck? We never have home games.
That's so sad. Both LA teams never have home games.
It's just gonna be a fucking. No matter where we play, it doesn't fucking matter.
Chargers
We played in
versus
Brazil,
Rams.
by the way, and they called that a home game for us.
Yeah, that was fucking rightfully
It was
so.
all Chiefs fans.
Okay, they're playing. They're playing in SoFi. You know who just played in SoFi the other day, right? The Colts against the Rams. And Daniel Jones liked that stadium, and he wants his revenge.
He likes that stadium.
He likes it.
Yeah.
So
Okay. All right.
I'm not mad at that. I personally have the Chargers coming out of that game, but I'm not mad at
fuming.
Yusuf's pick.
I'm fuming at.
I think it's a one score. I think it's going to be a field goal type game.
And you
Uh,
said
I did
12
this- I
points,
did this out of
bitch.
pure spite.
You said 12 points.
Just
21-20.
just a recap.
Okay, I was gonna say.
A recap. The Steelers did get the ball back. It's 24-30 with 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Oh my God, what a dot! Oh wow, he dropped it.
Let me just say I chose that out of pure spite for your pick. So fuck you.
Oh yeah, for
Um,
my spot. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
my fault.
So-
that, it's not my fault. that
regardless-
my team has a quarterback.
Fuck you.
Regardless,
My team has 2.
listen. Regardless,
Guys are both dead.
I'm telling you guys this. Regardless of whoever wins or whoever doesn't, it's gonna be a one. It's gonna come down to literally a one score. It's gonna come down to either game-winning
I
field
think
goal
so too.
or a
When
score.
does it not
And
with us, bro? When does it?
that
not?
is true. You guys let the Dolphins almost take
Yeah.
that
When
one,
does it
but
not?
man,
Yeah.
bro, DK.
All right.
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
end this episode right here. We're gonna go finish watching the rest of this goddamn game.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's still going on. It
Yeah.
is 11 p.m. over here on the East Coast.
God damn, bro. Rip to
anyway.
you and your sleep schedule.
We appreciate y'all for checking in on a weekly basis. We're gonna keep staying active here. Naoki, I think he will be back next week. Lord knows with him. I don't know.
Pending investigation.
We got basketball coming soon, though.
Basketball coming up
Next week.
Yes,
Dedicate
sir.
is
October
coming back.
21st.
We're
The
very-
NBA is
Warriors.
back.
Rockets Thunder.
Yeah. Rockets Thunder is gonna be a fire game. There's 6'11" lineup for some reason. They have 4 guys out there at the same time, at the same height.
Yeah.
I don't know why. But anyway, keep tuning in. You know where to check us out on all of our links on social media, Instagram, Threads, what else? TikTok, YouTube. We're gonna upload this on there. Listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. You know where to tune in, guys. We appreciate y'all for tuning in every single week. Keep in the loop. If you have any questions, send them to us on Instagram, please. I'm waiting for those.
Oh
and we'll
my
see y'all
God.
on-
It was
What happened?
Steelers were on their own 40. Aaron Rodgers threw a 60-yard touchdown.
Rodgers, bro.
What a duh. Aaron Rodgers threw a 60-yard touchdown to Pat Fryermuth. Steelers
No
pending
way.
Hey,
extra
Rod,
point.
bro. This Unk Bowl is different. You
Oh.
can't see me, but I love you. Stay up. This has been Pick 6. Fuck
Yeah,
you,
appreciate
Yusuf, you
y'all.
bitch.
Have a good one.
Daniel Jones is a bitch.